Hey, what's up, you guys? Listen, I want to talk about Jasmine Crockett and what I feel was a very bold and brilliant and strategic way she just entered the Senate race for Texas. Instead of ignoring 45/47's attacks, she turned his own words, the ones he wanted to use to demean her, into fuel for her campaign. Some may say it doesn't even matter because she's not going to win, but listen, whether you love her or don't care for her politics, the move was smart, and that's what I want to talk about. Let's get into it. What's up? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the politics and BS. So, Jasmine Crockett, she's officially announced her run for Senate, and she didn't do it quietly. She used the orange clown's own loud words that he has thrown at her: low IQ, ghetto, nasty, radical, and flipped them into a political weapon. And I feel like this is what smart campaigning looks like straight out the gate. Let's get into it.
How about this new one they have? Their new star, Crockett. How about her?
She's the new star of the Democrat Party, Jasmine Crockett. They're in big trouble.
But you have this woman, Crockett. She's a very low IQ person.
I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person.
Crockett. Oh, man. Oh, man.
She's a very low IQ person.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
Listen, I loved it. And and here's what I want to say about this, guys, because 45/47, he's one of those people when he's talking about you, he's pressed. He sees you as a threat, all right? And because his base already knows what he said, Crockett's base already knows what he said. The media is running it, and I love it. She didn't need new messaging. She didn't have to open her mouth at all. She just used what already had national reach. She took that narrative he tried to smear her with, and she's going to turn it into a rallying cry. She was asked, well, what are you going to do to try to get his voters to vote for you? She said, I'm not trying to. She's like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Texas is over 61%, over 61% minority. So my, you know, my goal is to reach those people who just don't vote. I think it's brilliant. And if speaking the truth is making her what he and people like him want to call ghetto, then so be it. And so it's a strategy that I feel like it will energize one, of course, the people that already support her, but expose how he really is even the more, and hopefully get people fired up who are pissed about the way that he treats people that looks like her and how he speaks about people that look like her, and want to get out there and vote for the first time, just like so many people did many years ago that voted for double, two-time, two terms in a row President Barack Obama. One of the things, the reasons why 45/47 is so mad still to this day, talking about the election was stolen from him the second time, because he wanted to have the opportunity to serve two terms in a row, just like President Barack Obama. One of the main reasons why he ran. He ran, one, because he hated and despised this black man who became the president. He was disgusted by it, still disgusted to this day. He feels like, well, if this N word can be president, then I definitely can be, in spite of all of my nasty ways, in spite of the fact that I tell people that all you got to do is walk up to a woman and just start putting your tongue down their throat, grabbing them by the meow, and I can stand in the middle of Times Square, pow somebody, and I could still be president. And secondly, he ran as a marketing campaign the first time around. So anyway, she's used this moment, or these moments, I shall say, that he's talked about her in a disgusting way. She's going to use it to talk policy, voting rights, and what she actually wants to do for Texans. Because let's be clear, her running for Senate, she is running to represent the state that she resides in. But I think it was brilliant. So this was not just about shade. Yeah, it's a little bit of shade, but this also was strategy. And I think it's brilliant. And like I said, whether you love her or hate her, you're not into politics, you ain't voting or whatever. If you're in Texas and you've never voted before, please get out there and vote, because it really makes no sense to me why the state of Texas, that is over 60% minority, has been Republican controlled by people who don't give a damn about you for so long. The man who was the governor is disabled, and he votes against rights for disabled people. But yet he benefited off of a lawsuit where he sued a company that got him in the wheelchair that he's in right now. But then he voted to limit lawsuit awards for people just like him. How, that's a reflection of the Republican Party. They don't care about people that are less, quote unquote, less than. They don't care. They just want you to be a permanent subservient class where you're just existing. You're not really living. And they want to rule over you. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I get it. I don't like politics. I've told you guys before, I'm not either party, but I vote. And one of the reasons why I do vote is because if they go through all of these efforts to prevent people from voting, which they're still doing to this day, purging voter polls, not polls, purging voter rolls. I've had it happen to me where they took my name off of the rolls. And it's like, what the heck is this about? And I had to re-register. Where they're gerrymandering, where they're redistricting, where they're putting all of these rules in place for people who do vote to prevent people from voting. So if that doesn't tell you all that they're about, because it's like if what they were trying to do or what they were doing was popular, everybody would be voting for them, and they would not need to do all of these things to prevent people from voting. And they would for damn sure get rid of that and it's early, guys, so forgive me if I'm losing my words, but they would definitely for damn sure get rid of the electoral college, because that more so benefits them, and they know it, and that's why they want to keep it in place. But anyway, guys, I want to know what you think about her launching her bid for Senate. Do you think she has a chance? I believe she does, and I hope she gets it. And I hope it is I hope it is something that also not is just for Texas. It inspires other people in other states to get rid of and replace a lot of these people who have been in these Senate positions for so long and these House positions for so long that all they do is represent themselves. Get all of these others up out of there too. So you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. Thanks for being here, liking, and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.